Welcome back to Big Board Sports right here on 104.5 The Team, 104.5theteam.com. If you haven't already, download the app. It's specific to 104.5 The Team. You get all the blog content. You can listen live through the app as well. Check that out through the iTunes store, 104.5 The Team. Big game for Siena tonight, just because I think fans of any mid-major basketball program love to see their team go up against sort of a national brand, if you will, like a Memphis, like a Louisville, which Siena played to a 3-point halftime difference just a couple of weeks ago. And the Saints have Memphis tonight, 8 o'clock. You can find it on ESPN3. We're joined by the head coach now, Jimmy Patsos. Coach, Chris Honorado sitting in for Roger. As you know, he's in Louisville, so you guys have swapped places here a little bit. How are you this morning?
I'm good. Hey, Chris, how are you?
I'm excellent. Fresh off a little time in Costa Rica. I don't know if you've been. You've been everywhere. But if you haven't, I highly recommend it.
I haven't, and it's on the list. Tell me. Do tell.
It was incredible. The views are great, and the people are even better. I'll kind of leave it at that. The food is excellent, too, by the way. So, yeah, I highly recommend it.
My wife, she's a foodie, but I know the it's pretty untouched, right? It's not really commercially developed, over-commercially developed, correct?
Exactly. I mean, you're in the depths of the rainforest. It's pretty unbelievable. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, after this season, maybe we'll put that on the list. We are in the middle of the rain down here in Memphis, so it's been raining since we got here, and so had pretty good luck in precipitation over my career, so that could be good.
I like that.
But we have Jeremiah Martin, who's a lefty point guard tonight, that's going to go against our Rookie of the Week, Roman Penn. And I'm really proud of Roman for getting that, so that's a big matchup for him. And they have a four-man Davenport who's really good, but it's Tubby Smith, and it's the Memphis Tigers. And we were at their practice facility last night. It's amazing, all the pros and the history they have here. But yet they play in a brand new arena. They play in one of the best pro arenas around, and it's a treat for our kids. And I come into my hotel, and on DirecTV it says tonight Siena at Memphis on DirecTV. So I know ESPN3 obviously. So big game, great experience for the kids. But we want to build on our trip to Bryant. We shared the ball. We played very good defense. I thought we got to the offensive glass. The ball went inside the paint, and what we did was kicked it out for open threes. And I thought we might have played our best game of the year against Bryant, and I want to see if we can build on that.
Jimmy, you got 54 points off the bench in that game against Bryant. Nico, obviously, with the 19, led the way. But what else did you see from the guys who came off the bench? Was it a matter of being a little more aggressive, a comfort level now that we're 11 games into the season?
Well, the green team is Nico, Khalil, Jordan Horn. They've all played a lot of minutes. And Evan Fisher was the leader. And then Kadeem Smith, we played a little small ball who has experience. So the second team played a lot of minutes because, we started Sammy Friday. We're just trying to get some different looks, some different feel out there, get ready for the MAC play. And we have a big game. By the way, I hope everybody's Holy Cross on Friday night.
Yep.
Very big game. We're traveling back, but an outstanding school, a great program that has a lot of tradition. And we need people to come out because that's a really good game. We use these games to get better, and we're playing really hard, and we're having fun out there, and that's one of the things we want to do. And come see us play. Sammy gets 2 fouls in 16 seconds. He's just nervous. That's okay. So all of a sudden the green team has to be in their way. And Prince Aduro's foot, I don't know if he's going to play tonight or not. Prince, we're kind of game time decisioning that. He has plantar fasciitis. Well, the green team played really well 3 days ago in practice, and they threw the ball inside. And Evan Fisher was directing traffic. Give it to me, move over here, kick it out. Evan Fisher's done an excellent job of a lot of intangibles. And that leads to 54 points. And Bryant, while their record's not great, has played a tough schedule too, and they're kind of young. But it was a road game, and we played really well. Well, tonight they're very athletic. Tubby Smith's a great defensive coach. Albany came down here, and it was a close game. But, they've had a lot of close games, Memphis. That's the good news. You can hang around. The bad news is they're winning them all. So we have to practice to win, and we have to have a shoot-around today where we focus on what can get us the win because we're trying to get better, and we are getting better. But I'm really interested to see, can we kind of take the next step and be more consistent?
So there's a little bit of a scouting report there on the Tigers tonight. Coach, though, I want to go back to Roman Penn, and he had 19 points, 9 rebounds, I believe, in that win over Bryant. You mentioned the Player of the Week award he had as well. You got a look at him last year because he was on campus earlier than most freshmen would be, I guess. Were you expecting something? Because to me, he's been sort of a revelation, I mean, a breakout guy in the starting lineup for you.
No, you're absolutely right, Chris. And I'll tell you, we brought him in last year to get used to school. He's doing well academically. You know, he's socially fit. He's that little, 4 months of being here helped him grow up. But I think the most important thing is that Marquise Wright showed him some tricks, and one of Marquise's Wright's great tricks was that he was a great rebounder. I don't mean a trick, but one of the hidden talents that you didn't really notice. Marquise was a great rebounder for a point guard, and I think he told Roman, hey, get in there and rebound. Defensively, of course, you can lead the break, but offensively, you'll get some points, and you'll get you'll get to the foul line. And I think that's something that Marquise, more than me, showed him what to do because he's a great rebounding guard for a guy that's 6'2" and plays the point. But really proud of him. And, we've had some interesting things, this year in terms of when we scrimmaged UMass, how he played, or whether he played well against Lemoyne. And he keeps learning. What I like is he gets better. He comes in, he watches tape, he'll text or he'll call me and say, I got you, coach. Sure, I can work on that. And he keeps getting better. And that's probably why he's the best player on our team right now.
Jimmy, I know you've been busy. You've been out recruiting. Your team was at the Ronald McDonald House here in Albany. We covered that for News Channel 13.
Yeah, thank you very much. So they did a great job there.
Yeah, I love seeing stuff like that. And you guys do a great job in the community just being involved and giving back in a way. But what I want to know is through all of that and now a road trip to Memphis and a game coming back immediately to play Friday night against Holy Cross, are you an online shopper? Is the Christmas shopping done?
My wife, great. I don't give enough credit to my wife. Great lady, hard worker, loves the team. She cooks, all that stuff for the team. She likes being around them. But we kind of do what you do. That's why Costa Rica is an important thing. We got her Christmas present is usually a trip. Last year I took her to Vietnam because she had never been there. Her father was in the Army, met her mother during the Vietnam War, so we went back there. This year I'll take her to a trip. I am going to look at a little more online shopping. I'm glad you brought that up. I used to like to take the day, put the hat on, go get lunch at the mall. I'm more of a Colony Center than Crossgates guy, can't lie. But and bop around and just get little stuff. So I have the 23rd off, but I'm hoping everybody gets a good Christmas present early and gets tickets to our games, and especially the Holy Cross game Friday night. They're bringing a bunch of people. They have a lot of alums. But it's a wonderful time of the year, and this is a good present for us to come to Memphis because the kids will remember it. And our present was Sean Toohey, the father of The Blind Side, the guy that found Michael Laurie with Leanne Toohey. Leanne was not here, but Sean Toohey was here. He spent time with our team. He spoke to our team. He talked about basketball and life and business and how it's all related. And that was the gift we got, the gift we gave. The Ronald McDonald, that was a gift to us, too, going to the Ronald McDonald House. Puts it in perspective, those families. And Lizzie Hunter and Coaches versus Cancer all do a great job with that. Mark Bardak set that up. So the kids really enjoyed it, and it puts it in perspective while you're sitting in an airport delayed. I said, nobody frowned because that's where you were yesterday. But we got to handle the ball. We can't turn the ball over tonight. Tonight we have to stay positive, and we have to be tough with the ball, make the extra pass, and it's going to be a really good game. Jimmy,
one more thing before I let you go. I'm going to have to learn from you because I tried to pawn the Costa Rica trip off as a Christmas gift, and that didn't go over so well. So I'm still working on that. But I was in Memphis last summer.
Well, you're in a situation, they're younger. They want diamonds.
Yeah, I know. I was in Memphis over the summer. Tell me if you've hit any of these spots. Gus's famous chicken.
No, we went to Gus's fried chicken, and we showed them, which is a famous place. That's where all the Grizzlies have to get the food for the road trips.
Yep.
And we saw Sun Records. But today we will go to the Lorraine Hotel and, see where Martin Luther King, unfortunately, was assassinated. We're not going to go to Graceland. It's too far away. We need to focus on basketball. But the Lorraine Hotel and the Martin Luther King situation, to me, he's my number one guy. That's the first person I'd want to have lunch with in heaven. So I don't think there's anything more important in the world we live in right now, what he accomplished and what he's done. That will be spoken about to the players. And I use Martin Luther King a lot, but it's weird when you see, I've been there, when you see it and how it happened and the repercussions on a country. And, we'll always force feed culture, but playing in an NBA arena and meeting Sean too. He's more of their culture.
Yep.
But the Lorraine Hotel and how it happened and everything, that needs to be seen. So we will see that after shoot around. And then it's a good game, which is 7 o'clock our time, but of course 8 o'clock your time. And we're looking forward to another chance to get better. That's what we're trying to do. We're just trying to get better. And you have different guys playing. And I hope Jordan Horn deserves a little shout out for how he played against Bryant. So hopefully he's our next freshman coming.
And I know he was at the Ronald McDonald House as well. Coach, the Lorraine Motel was at the top of my list as well when I was in Memphis. Can't say it any better than you just did. Good luck tonight, and we will see you Friday night for Holy Cross.
Chris, you're the best. Thanks a lot, bud.
Safe travels, man. All right, that is head coach Jimmy Patsos, Siena at Memphis. Again, 8 o'clock on ESPN3.